Power.
Stability.
Comfort.
The all-new 2024 Squares. The patented toe box helps give you more balance, stability and energy transfer, giving you better performance. And these great-looking new Squares are lighter and more comfortable. To find out more, go to squares.com now.
Best golf shoes I've worn.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Baseball? Nah. Football? Done it. I think I'm going to go after the PGA Tour.
Playing on the PGA Tour is not easy.
But you know what is easy? Hitting the 524 series from Tour Edge.
Hitting linebackers and home runs used to be easy.
Out here, you're going to need all the easy you can get.
Introducing the 524 series from Tour Edge. The easiest clubs you'll ever hit. Even the best players in the world can use a little easy.
I like the sound of that. Look out, PGA Tour. Pound for pound.
The producer, a little premature in our intro there. Bo Jackson this past week was at Tour Edge, hitting some new stuff and getting familiar with the new models that's coming out. And it was great to see with David Glock and Bo Jackson and the pictures and all that stuff. For Bill, we really got to get back to Chicago and get back to Tour Edge.
Oh, yeah.
And do a live show from there and I'll experience everything so people could see what we talk about and how great they are. Tour Edge Golf, pound for pound, nothing comes close.
I was listening to you, but you know what I got caught up on? Remember I haven't been on social media? Well, I saw your pizza from your birthday, and I was looking at it, and I was like, damn, that looks really, really good. So my focus was on your pizza and not you.
Yeah, regular.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Most solid investment, and you know it's just great. You know, the officiating, you've seen it in our commercial break there. Yep. There's a dire need of football officials across the country. Football season is amongst us. Now, obviously, you know, I'm wearing right now my 505 shirt for baseball. Yep. But certainly a big proponent of all officials at all different levels. So say yes to officiating.org. Visit them and become an official today. And, you know, you can make some good money doing it on the weekends even. You don't have to do it 7 days a week. You know, it's a flexible schedule. Pick your own times and all that stuff. So need officials at all levels, especially in baseball. But at all levels, we need officials.
It's crazy. We need them everywhere. It's sad because, you know, that's another thing that you see, the lack of respect for these officials and the guys that are legitimate. There's not a lot of money for everybody in there. And when somebody's giving up their time and love for the game, whether they have kids or not involved in it, to see their mistreatment, it's terrible, man. You know, you see some of the stuff that goes on and it's bad. You know, we wouldn't see this back in the day. Everybody was happy and, you know, little Tommy got to play baseball, and not everybody's going to be a superstar. Unfortunately, in today's world, everybody that touches something is going to be the best in the world for it because it's an alleged money ticket, but it's not. You know what I mean? Let the kids play. Let them have fun. Let them learn. That's why it's an experience. It's little league. It's pony league. It's transition. It's double A, AAA. Everybody gets to grow up and do the stuff, and I say let them have fun.
Without officials, you're not going to have these games.
Nope.
That's just a fact of life, folks.
It is. It's sad. It saddens me when I see stuff like that. You know, I see it all the time, man. Let the kids
talk about violence. There's a lot of violence in sports. A lot of
too much. And that's the thing now, man. It's like violence. It's like what is it getting everybody and anybody? Doesn't get you anything.
Right.
It's not. It's different, man. I don't know. I'm just hoping that everything gets better. So yes, Bono's Torres Golf. I love Torres Golf. Your pizza that you ate, that even though it wasn't in Chicago, it looked like Chicago. I got mesmerized. I was looking at the onions, peppers, and sausage and everything else on that thing, and I was trying to figure out who needs crust. You know, so
exactly.
Yeah.
And their Italian sausage sandwich. If you enjoy a good Italian sausage sandwich, their Italian sausage sandwich is fantastic. It's like Chicago style. It's got that little hit of spice, Italian beef. We have a Portillo's out here, and Portillo's is certainly my favorite when it comes to Italian beef. But this place is great. And our pasta, oh my God, Mamma Mia, is awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed your dinner meal. That was good. So I saw a buddy and friend on there too, Megan, that she had replied and stuff on there. So it's like, did she have the baby and everything?
Megan had the baby.
Yeah.
And they actually moved to Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, they did?
She got a job there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I know he was looking. And, they didn't know where they're going. I know they went back home for a while. So, oh, wow. So they're going to New Mexico. But I think he said that's where is it her family or his family there?
In New Mexico?
Las Cruces. So isn't it close to somebody's family?
I think might be hers. I'm not sure.
Cool. Good for them. Very nice. Well, give them my best when you talk to them next time.
I will.
All right.
Look for something here.
Yeah, you were talking about Tiger and a bunch of people that you wanted to bring up.
Yeah. So Tiger Woods, John Daly, Rory McIlroy. Tiger Woods, we already talked about. But Rory McIlroy may never win another major after imploding at the Open Championship, says Sir Nick Faldo. He has cast a shadow over Rory McIlroy's prospect of securing another major victory following his disappointing start at the Open Championship at Royal Troon on Thursday. McIlroy hopes of claiming the claret jug, but seems to be slipping away after he posted a 7 over par opening round at Royal Troon, which left him struggling in 126th place, facing a tough fight to make the cut. I don't even know if he made the cut. Do we know if he made the cut, Bill?
I like I said, Billy is getting some stuff taken care of. So Billy's just been focusing on Billy.
Right.
That's what I've been doing. So I really haven't been much in the news. I'm just trying to get some situations situated and move along. So I haven't really been on social media and stuff like that, and watching everything and following up. It's like I'm on a sort of kind of maybe hiatus, but not a hiatus. You know what I mean?
Right. So,
but it's I see the major outlets and stuff like that, and see what's going on. But Rory's Rory, man. Rory can come back in any day. And when you were reading that part, the first thing I was thinking about, how many guys get married, live that life. When you're a kid, and we got a lot of youngsters that are playing golf, and they're playing it great. You know what they don't have? They don't have to worry about girlfriends, boyfriends, and anything else. They worry about golf, and then more golf and more golf, more golf. And then reality sets in. Then your eyes, you catch a look at somebody, and then you decide you're going to have a relationship. And those 8 hours on the golf course becomes a 10-hour date. And, life, you got your kids, you got your stuff, you do all this stuff. So Rory, for anybody to say that he's never going to win another major, I don't believe. You know what I mean? Any given day, 4 days. It takes 4 days for them. they can do it. Anybody can do it. We see it. We've gotten guys that we don't even know what their name is. All of a sudden they win something and they come out of the shadows and perform great. So for me, now Rory's going through his own personal struggles, whatever, and unfortunately they have to live it in the limelight and in the media. But, he probably got, things that he got money, right. So if he doesn't win, but he's working on his family too. So when you're working on your family, golf, that has to play with your mind. It has to. I don't care where you're at. It has to mess with your head a little bit. So I think Rory's going to win again. Rory's a great golfer. He's very well spoken. I love listening to him talk. He's very reasonable. And I believe that
optimistic too. I mean, he was real hard on Live Golf for a while, and then he started kind of saying, "Okay, I understand that, what's going on."
But how many of us felt that way, Biggs? Right. I felt that way. I wasn't a big fan of Live and what it stood for, but it's the information that we get, whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, and we all have an opinion, and we all have a right to change our opinion. I believe it exists. Yes, good.
John Daly has become the latest past champion to withdraw from the 152nd Open Championship. The 1995 St. Andrews champion pulled out of the championship on Friday morning due to a knee injury. Daly carded 11 over par 82 on Thursday at Royal Troon, which was the same score Ernie Els, who also withdrew. Els cited a back injury. And Bill, we know, John Daly's got a bad knee anyway. It's hard on him, and he's a great ambassador for the game of golf. He has with Major Ed, has the John Daly Major Ed Foundation, Heart of a Lion Foundation, gives back to boys and girls clubs, gives back to the kids of which call it. So to see him suffering any kind of injury and any kind of pain is hard to watch and hard to see. We certainly wish John Daly the best.
And he and over there they don't have the carts. Where
and by the way, special thank you to Charles Linsky, who's John Daly's representative.
Yeah,
Charles reached out to me and said, "John, wish you a happy birthday. We want to wish you a happy birthday." So
nice, cool, very good. See that? You're infamous. Famous. You're something.
I'm something.
Wait a minute. Let me send out a tweet and see what happens. If I send out something and I hear good stuff about you, then you're okay. If not.
Speaking of, I'm something. I'm also a pilot, if you will. Took a job with a golf group here in Arizona, where we go out to. Again, I'm not going to give out any phone numbers right now until some other legal stuff has been official. But this group is doing a great job at fundraising, and I ran into them last month with the golf ball cannon. I was the only one in the group that got onto the green with a cannon. Nice. And I was like, 10 feet away from the hole. Wow. I was with our good friend Ro Gonzalez.
Yep.
We were at an outing that was helping to feed our homeless veterans. So anytime I get to be a part of that mission, I try to do what I can and raise money and everything else for that. So ran into this guy and we talked and everything else, and our Amanda, our co-host, that has taken a hiatus away from radio and TV right now, is good friends with these people, so they know them very well. But I took a job with them as a drone pilot.
Oh wow!
As you know, Bill, I've got a couple of drones, and I've been dabbling in it and wanting to do something with it and all that stuff, and I love it. I love doing it. So get the Part 107 license, and I'm gonna be going to events, and we're gonna be doing drone drives, which is going to be dropping a golf ball either in the fairway or on the green, whatever they
pay for.
Tell me they want. Yeah, they want to do it.
Yeah, nice.
But we take the golfer's golf ball and we fly the drone, and they tell us where to drop it at. That type of thing. So,
dang, that sounds
and
kind of fun.
And this company's national, so I get to travel. For the company. He was telling me about a lot of events on the East Coast and Boston area and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that. So this company's national, and they were looking for another pilot, and we had a conversation, and I took it, and so I'm
good
looking
for you. Congratulations. How many jobs is that now? 13, 14?
14, yeah.
You like my shirt? Jesus, not Reese's. Jesus.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I want to talk about an event that's going to be taking place August 17th, with Protect the Game. They are providing opportunities for U.S. military veterans to train and then be paid to work youth sports events, and they are building the numbers of qualified youth sports officials in America. Their purpose: military veterans protected our U.S. soil. We now protect them through the training and employment of sports industry. They now protect the game.
Nice.
Protect the game's values. We fight for the rules and fairness of the game. We are a family. We love the game. We treat each other with kindness. We treat each other with respect. We are authentic. We forgive. We protect the players. We manage the game. We are humble. We are grateful. We are not bigger than the game. We are approachable. Now, they're hosting an event in Colorado on August 17th at Highland Meadows Golf Course, the 5th annual Protected Game Golf Tournament on August 17th. Format is a scramble, 18 holes, $700 per team, and they're certainly looking for sponsorships and donations for, prizes and stuff like that. Head over to protectthegame.com, click on events, and sign up today to be a part of it. If you can't be a part of it there, well, we love for you to be a part of it as a donor, as a sponsor. Good friends of ours, at Big's Golf Talk, Kevin Mans and his company, Bill, is a sponsor, and we're looking forward to seeing him.
Great people, great event, and I love helping military vets, and they make some
Caddy Daddy
awesome.
with a K.
Yeah, Caddy Dad is up there, and then I know you mentioned a few guys. We met Ro there last year, and then we have what is it, Santiago,
who is now working in Appalachian League.
Yeah, man, I've been watching. I see some of the posts that they put up on Instagram and stuff. He's doing great, man. He has his own niche. He's right up in there, and I love watching him.
I believe he is the first student to go pro
out
of the training that Protect the Game provided.
Yep. So it's awesome. It's awesome watching a kid live his dream out. You know what I mean? It's really, really cool. So anyway, we out of time. We got to get to our next segment. We got to get over on the kitchen.
Yeah. And talk about the great event coming up soon. In just a short few weeks, you will be in Kansas City, Missouri. So let's talk about that when we come back right here on Big's Golf Talk. In the Kitchen Pickleball Talk coming up next.